guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently to my normal Sunday recipe idea, because usually I just give you one recipe, but today I'm going to be giving you 5 recipe ideas. So I am going to be showing you 5 really quick and simple recipes that you can make in 10 minutes. I have been asked to do videos like this for quite a while recently, and I just thought that instead of me giving you one recipe today, I would make this video, and hopefully it'll be interesting and it will be able to kind of help you out when you need sort of like quick and snappy dinners. If you're watching this video and you're new to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I post loads of different foodie ideas, so if you need some meal inspiration, then hit that red button down below. So I thought I'd start off with today's recipe. I'm making a really easy carbonara. You need hardly any ingredients with this as well. So what I have got, I bought a pack of bacon. I actually bought my bacon in bulk, and then I separated the bulk into kind of 6 rashers each. So I've just diced up 6 rashers here, and I'm going to fry those off. Once those have been frying for a little while, I'm going to add in 3 cloves of garlic to that as well, and just brown those off as well. While obviously those are cooking, I am making my pasta. So in here I've got some salty water, so I'm going to be adding in my pasta for all 4 of us. I have separated 6 egg yolks from the whites, and I've put quite a generous amount of salt and pepper in there. So I'm just going to kind of whisk those up with a fork, and then I will be adding in quite a lot of parmesan cheese as well. Once my bacon's nice and brown and crispy, I'll add in about 4 ladles of my pasta water to my pan, and that will be what creates the yummy sauce. You do not want to add in your eggs until the very end, otherwise you will just scramble them. Once your pasta's cooked, add that to your pan as well, along with your bacon and your garlic, and obviously you'll still have your liquid in there from the pasta sauce. Take everything off the heat, and after about a minute or so, you're then ready to add in your egg yolks. Just mix them all together so everything's nicely combined, and you can serve. That's literally a 10-minute meal. It couldn't be easier, hardly any ingredients, so it's a perfect weekday meal. Tonight we're going to be having fajitas. So instead of using chicken, I have actually bought these turkey strips. So these are already cut up. I've just taken them out of the freezer and letting them defrost. So it is actually 9 o'clock in the morning. But I think whenever it comes to like making fajitas, the fajita part of it is a really quick process, and it's like a 10-minute meal. But if you want to serve it with like chips or wedges, or kind of spicy rice on the side, or egg fried rice on the side, that's part that takes the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to serve mine with homemade wedges. But what I'm going to do is I've got 5 potatoes like this, and instead of chopping them up later and then putting them in the oven for 45 minutes, I'm actually going to chop them up now, and I'm going to put them in my slow cooker. So I'm going to cut them into wedge shape, pop a little bit of oil on them, and put them into the slow cooker on low for like 6 or 7 hours, or until the kids come home from school. So here are my wedges all chopped up. So I'm just going to pop some olive oil on top. This is completely optional because they go nice and soft even if you don't have olive oil on them. I'm also going to put some salt on these, and then what I like to do when I make wedges is also put some paprika on there. So I'm going to shake some of that in there, and then I'm literally just going to mix them all around and pop them on the slow cooker. Look who's back from school. He's having a little snack of chicken. In here I've diced up 2 peppers and half an onion. I have, this is leftover chicken which the boys are tucking into. Here I have mashed an avocado, I've grated some cheese, and I have got some sour cream out as well. I have got some wraps, and obviously my turkey mince as well. So I'm going to fry that all off now, put my wedges in the oven for 10 minutes. I have got a sachet that I'm going to put on the turkey to give it the flavour, like a little fajita sachet of barbecue powder. So I'll pop that on top of the peppers and the turkey, get everything else in the oven and sorted, and then I'll show you how my wedges have turned out. Really nice. Right, so for dinner tonight we are having curried mince. I am using lamb mince. I always buy like the 20% fat lamb mince. So I'm going to be doing that. It's such a simple meal and it tastes so good. So what you need to first of all start off by doing is dicing up an onion and some garlic, and then just fry those off a little bit in some olive oil. Then you want to add in your mincemeat and brown that off. Like I said, I am using lamb mince, but this works just as well with beef mince as well. This is actually like a South African dish, and it always goes down really, really well in my house. Once you've browned off your mince and you've sauteed your onion and garlic, you then want to go in with 3 or 4 tablespoons of curry powder. So I have got this medium curry powder here. So put in 3 tablespoons to start off with, and then taste it, and if you feel like you need more, then add another tablespoon. After that, you then want to go in with 200 mils of veggie stock, or lamb stock or beef stock if you want to use a stock cube to match your meat. And you also want to go in with some salt and pepper as well. When all your meat and everything has bubbled away for a little bit, you want to go in with some frozen peas and just stir those through until they have defrosted, and then you're ready to serve. We actually normally have this with some rice, but if you want to make this within your 10 minutes, you can use the packet rice like this. That one's actually like a flavoured rice, but I am today just making our own rice, because like from scratch, because it takes 20 minutes, but that obviously does make this meal a little longer than 10 minutes. But if you use the packed rice, then you are still within your 10-minute time mark. So like I said, this is a really, really delicious meal in our house, and this is what it looks like once it's done. I just wanted to quickly add that if you wanted to make this meal and not have any carbs, then what I like to do is I like to get some cos lettuce like this, and then almost use it like a wrap. So fill it up with some of the curried mince and then just eat it like a little wrap. It's really delicious, and it adds like some fresh crunchiness to your meal as well. Wow, that was a big one. Right, so for dinner tonight, we are having some homemade pizzas. So I always make my pizzas on either wraps or pita breads. So what you're gonna need for this meal is really good, because you can get the kids involved and they love it. So you're just going to need some pita breads. We use 6 for our family. And then you want to get some tomato puree as well. And then what I like to do is sprinkle a little bit of oregano on top of the tomato puree as well. And then I have grated some cheese, and I just add that on top. The good thing about this meal is that you can be really versatile with it. If you want to add ham on top, or mushrooms or olives, you can do. So you can like kind of make a different pizza every night of the week if you want. I have done, again, some wedges in the slow cooker. They turned out so well the other day, so I've literally just popped them in there, and then I'll put the pizzas into the oven as well. While those are cooking, I'll also cut up some carrots and cucumber and peppers to put on the side as well, so we kind of have our pizza, some wedges, and a little bit of kind of like salad as well. So for dinner tonight, I'm making a 1-pot pasta dish. So I'm making like a mixed vegetables and prawn pasta dish, and everything is being cooked in 1 pot. So the pasta's being cooked alongside all the veggies and the prawns and things like that. So I have got, you can use any pasta, but I have got this pasta today, which is tortiglione. I'm not even sure how to say that, but that's what we're going to have as our pasta. I've got 500 grams of pasta here for the 4 of us. Yeah, so down here I've also got some mushrooms which are diced up already. I've got some mixed coloured tomatoes here. And then in this nifty new device, which I've just been sent from Next, love it. It's this like dicer upper. You guys will know how much I love my onion dicer, but this one's just probably about 4 times the size of my onion dicer, and I've got 2 peppers in here. I've got a red one and an orange one, an onion and some garlic. I've got 3 garlic cloves in here as well. So these are going to almost be like a saucy consistency. Right, so the first thing I'm going to do is add in my little mixture I've got here. So this is 2 peppers, an onion and some garlic, and I'm going to saute them off a little bit. I'm also going to add in my mushrooms and my tomatoes as well, just for a couple of minutes to saute those off. I will then pop my pasta into my pot as well, along with 1,000 mils of boiling water. Make sure it's boiling, because then it just quickens up the whole like cooking process. And if this is a meal in 10 minutes, you don't want to have to wait for that water to come to the boil. Make sure while you're cooking it, keep on stirring to make sure none of the pasta sticks to the base of your pot. And then, as you can see, I have got some cooked king prawns here. They were frozen, I've defrosted them. So about a minute before I'm going to serve, I'll pop my prawns into my pasta pot and stir those through until they're nice and hot all the way through through to the center. You also want to add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, and then you're ready to serve. We like to obviously have ours with some cheese, some parmesan or some cheddar cheese, totally up to you, but it's a really, really quick and easy way of cooking. I just also wanted to add that if you wanted to add some other meats in here, like some chicken or pork or anything like that, I would put those in first thing before you put any of your veggies in here, and brown those off before adding any other ingredients in. Then just cook everything in exactly the same way as I've just told you to. This is another dish that you can serve up pretty much every single night of the week and it'd be completely different every single time. So that's my 5 meals in 10 minutes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and comment down below, because then I'll know to make more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Happy cooking, and I'll see you next time. Bye.